Assalamu alaikum students. Hope you all are well by the grace of Almighty Allah. I am also well by His grace. Welcome to our today's class. And we are going to start our science class right now. I hope you all will enjoy this class. Students, let's move on our today's topic. Our today's topic is respiration system. Here is a picture which shows you the breathing in and breathing out system. Students, you all know about this system, because in previous classes you have learned while breathing in we take oxygen from the environment, and while breathing out we give off carbon dioxide to the environment. From where do we get this oxygen, and where does this carbon dioxide go? The oxygen we take is come from the trees, and the given carbon dioxide is taken by the trees. Have you ever thought, what do we do this oxygen? What is the function of this oxygen inside our body? Actually, this taken oxygen helps us to break our foods into energy. And this system refers to respiration system. So, say that the process by which cells in plants and animals break down sugar and turn it into energy is called cellular respiration. We can give a clear definition like this. Respiration is a metabolic process through which every organism takes oxygen from atmosphere and release carbon dioxide to produce energy. Here you all are seeing that a man is taking food, and after taking food he gets energy to run out. This picture gives you a clear idea about respiration. After taking food, the food is stored in cells. While breathing in, we take oxygen, and this oxygen goes to inside our body and at last reaches into our cells. In cells, they find foods stored there, and they helps to break down those foods into energy, and those energy helps us to work out all day long. Respiration is essential to produce energy. Human beings and other animals take oxygen, and this oxygen helps to convert the foods into energy. Respiratory organs. Students, you are seeing a picture here. This picture shows the organs which helps us to this respiration system. Actually, here are labeled so many organs, but we are going to discuss some organs specially here, and they are, at first we are going to discuss about nostril and nasal cavity. You are seeing nostril and nasal cavity here. This is nasal cavity, that means nostril. This nostril helps us to get in oxygen inside our body. And next organ is nasopharynx. Nasopharynx is labeled here. This nasopharynx helps us to pass the oxygen towards the lungs. After that, we are seeing larynx. Larynx is identified here. This larynx is situated behind the pharynx. After larynx, we are seeing trachea. Trachea is here. Trachea is a pipeline which is made to ring shapes, something like this. This trachea helps us to pass oxygen towards the lungs. Actually, at first we have seen that nostril and nasal cavity is situated in the front portion, and after that portion we find pharynx, and after pharynx we find larynx, and after larynx there is trachea situated. After trachea we find bronchus. The trachea is a singular line, one line, and this one line is divided into two lines here, and this two pipeline goes inside each lungs, and this each divided portion is called bronchus. After bronchus, the oxygen goes inside the lungs. Here is two lungs in a human body. One is right lung and one is left lung. After lungs, the last portion of this respiratory system is diaphragm. That means there are these organs which helps us to continue our respiration system, and the organs are nostril and nasal cavity, nasopharynx, larynx, trachea, bronchus, lungs and diaphragm. Now we are going to see the whole respiration process at a glance. Actually, the whole respiration process is divided into two types, two phases actually, external and internal. The respiration process which continues outside the cell up to the outside of a cell is called external respiration process, and the respiration process which is continued inside the cell is called internal respiration process. Actually, while we take oxygen through our nostril, it goes to the pharynx, then larynx, then trachea, then bronchus, and then lungs, and from this lungs it goes to alveoli, and from alveoli it reaches to our capillaries, and these capillaries helps the oxygen to go inside the cells. Up to the respiration system up to capillaries is called external respiration process, and after going inside oxygen inside the cell, it is called internal respiration process. external respiration process is divided into two types: inhalation and exhalation. Inhalation refers to taking oxygen from the environment, and exhalation refers to giving off carbon dioxide from our body. External respiration system's inhalation phase is shown through this flowchart. This flowchart shows you that oxygen is passing towards nostril, and from nostril it goes to nasal passages. After nasal passages it goes to nasopharynx, and from nasopharynx it goes to trachea. From trachea it goes to bronchus, and from bronchus it goes to bronchial and then alveoli. This process is inhalation phase of external respiration system. External respiration system has another phase which is exhalation, that refers to giving out carbon dioxide from our body. And this process is also shown here through a flowchart too. This system starts from alveoli. Inside our cells, oxygen helps to break down foods into energy, and while producing energy, some carbon dioxide is produced too. This carbon dioxide is not necessary for our body, so it's urgent to give out it from our body. So this process starts from the cell and cell to alveoli, and from alveoli to bronchial, bronchial to bronchus, bronchus to trachea, trachea to nasopharynx, nasopharynx to nasal passages, nasal passages to nostril, and from nostril to carbon dioxide, and thus carbon dioxide is giving out from our body to the environment. Now we are going to discuss our internal respiration system. Internal respiration system. Internal respiration is equal to systemic capillaries, body tissue. Here you are seeing that capillaries helps oxygen to go inside our cells. Actually, capillaries helps the oxygen to get mixed with our red blood cells. In our red blood cells, there is hemoglobin. Oxygen get attached with hemoglobin and makes oxyhemoglobin compound. This oxyhemoglobin compound helps to go inside our cells, and inside the cells the oxygen find foods to break down into energy, and thus energy is produced from food. And this whole process, this whole breaking down process is done inside our cells, and that is internal respiration. We have so many respiratory diseases too, and the diseases are pneumonia, tuberculosis, bronchitis, asthma, and so on. Students, we will discuss the symptoms, remedies, and prevention system of these diseases in our next class. I hope you will eagerly wait for our next classes too. Thanks to all of you for listening my class, not only listening but also seeing my whole class with a great attentiveness. Thank you again, and I am going to end up my today's session here.